Hello YouTube, and welcome to my second video, where, well, yeah, once again, I'm still not good at this. I just got this day after I last uploaded my commentary, and why does it always seem really blocky? I'm using Windows Movie Maker, and I sound like I'm a very complainy person, because the last two episodes, well, no, this one, at least the start of this, and last thing, oh, got him, Claymore, fail. Um, But, start of this commentary, "Oh, I'm complaining, why does it look blocky?" Last one, I was like, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. I figured some of it out. That would be the technical stuff of uploading. It still doesn't look good, as you can see. I don't know if it changes how it looks in YouTube, but I can't see, like, I can't read the kill feed. I don't know if that'll change when it gets to YouTube, or if it'll, any of that stuff. Um, but yeah, so I got some more mini-Uzi gameplay. As you can see, I got rid of the rockets because, well, I was doing terrible with those, and here I'm just camping it out because I'm like, I know you're up there, boy. Show yourself, man. And here we go. Oh, I ran into a guy on Xbox Live today, and the first thing he says to me is, "Wow, man, you sound like C-Nanners," and I'm like, "Thank you. I That is like the best compliment I could ever get." I mean, I have heard that a few times. I probably don't sound like it in my commentaries because my voice changes a lot. Like my microphone for the Turtle Beaches, it doesn't really put my voice through very accurately or very well. Um, so I might sound really shafty, but hey, um, camper, dang corner camper. But yeah. So like he said, "Oh man, you sound like Siennas." I'm like, well, thank you, sir. I just actually uploaded my very first commentary yesterday. You can go check it out. And he's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah." I think he viewed it, but he might see this one as well. I'm not sure. So he'll be like, "I got a shout out." I think. No, I was gonna say his name, but I don't know what it is. Um, so sorry, person who I've forgotten. Uh, anyways, yeah. I'm dreadful at doing it. Oh right, yeah, seeing this. I always lose concentration, but I when he said, I sound like Sinners, I have heard that before, but from a stranger who didn't know I was like in love with the Nanners, man. I think he's awesome. But to hear that from just some random guy, I was like, thank you very much. And then we had like this 5 minute conversation about how awesome he was, and it would be like my live stream to go meet that guy, man, and just have like a conversation with him because he is just. Don't even know how to explain it, man. He just very well thought out, very good moral principles, and everything like that. It's just a genuinely nice person, according to his commentaries and stuff, and how his life seems to play out, and it kind of reflects that. Everything seems to work out for him. He's got one of the greatest jobs ever to us gamers. He gets to go play video games for a living and upload it to YouTube and get like thousands of "I love you, Steeners" comments. Who wouldn't want that? Like, he's I would say lucky, but lucky isn't really the word. He's a hard-working, nice person who just, you know, everything just went right for him because of the way he is. So now that I'm done, ranting over Adam, or CNN, as if you don't know, his name is Adam. Uh, you know, now that I'm done with that, uh, another thing I want to point out is, has this ever happened to you? I think it's about to get real bad in a second here, but I'm playing and there's just other guys on the team. Oh, hang on, here it is. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay, hang on. I think this is my second one I've ever gotten on PC. Oh, no, I didn't get it? Okay. Some of you may have been able to figure out what it is. Some of you might not have been able to. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Um, but has this ever happened to you? And I think it's about to happen any second now. You get spawn trapped really badly. Like, you can take 5 or so steps and then bam, dead. And it's just dreadful. Yeah. Alright, obviously, I still haven't been able to figure out the problem with, hang on. Was there a, is there like a, look on top of the roof, is that like a person? Oh, look, is that like a person? Because thought I saw him move just before. I don't think I shot him, but I wonder if he hacked to get up there or something. Um, yeah, like, bam. Like, has this ever happened to you? You just get spawn shot really badly. It just happens to me all the time. And hit marker, hit marker, hit marker. Collateral damage! Yes, I got a collateral. Second one I've ever gotten on PC. First one was with that bolt action sniper rifle you get. And here I was like, oh my gosh, let's get another one. Two collaterals, bam. This would be an amazing gameplay if I get two collaterals. But uh, yeah, I do prefer the snipers to like a lot of the other guns on PC. But I was using the M4, whatever it is, the bolt action sniper, and I just like kind of saw some people on my UAV in a wall, through a wall. So I kind of just hard scoped it out, picked a random point in the wall, shot. Only took me one bullet. I didn't have fraps at the time, so I couldn't record, and I was like, no, but I'm okay now because I just got that one. But this one was a wallbang collateral. One of them was a headshot, not both. If both of them had been, if it had been all pro wallbang collateral, I would be like, oh my, oh my genius, oh my gosh. Um, but no, but it was still pretty awesome, and so especially because the first collateral I ever got was on my very first night of playing this on PC, and I was like, this is amazing. I am going to kill everyone. Yeah, it didn't end up that way. Bam, I'm dead again. I don't know, you'll just see it in a second here, and I can like walk out to here, and then I'll just be dead in a few seconds. Like, I'll think, okay, I'm all good here. Um, uh, Another thing I want to know is, like, I don't know, I don't think too many of like the successful or more successful YouTubers are going to be on my videos or anything. But how do you gain viewers? Like, what are some tips? And does anyone know what like liking and favoriting videos does for people? Because that's another thing I don't know about. Like, everyone's like, well, not everyone, I shouldn't say, but there's a guy I know. I don't know him, but his channel like Awesome Source Films, and he's just like, hey guys, if you wouldn't mind, like at every video, it's like take like a minute out of your day to, favorite and subscribe because I'm from Canada, and I don't go hating on his videos. I really like his videos. He's really funny, but and I don't mind him asking for likes and stuff. But why? Why do they do that? Like, how does it help them? They always say, it helps us out a lot. How? Just want to know. That's all. Not having like a rant at them. Um, Another thing is I need some topics to talk about because clearly, you know, this is a 15-minute commentary, and I don't know, it's not gonna. See, it's just not interesting if I'm just letting you watch gameplay without any audio, like none at all except my voice. But when my voice isn't there, then it's just dreadful. Well, I think anyway. Like, who would want to watch just like a screen of some guy playing? And of course, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just talking over it. See? How? How do they know I'm there? I don't know. Like, I give props to these guys. These either they spend a lot of time on here, or they're just really good. And if they're really good, man, props to them. I hope they don't spend like 24/7, 7 days a week on here because that would just be sad. Um, hmm. Bam. I hate that. Instead of having you like you're looking at someone and you're like that close to clicking or pulling the trigger or whatever, and then they just get it like half a second earlier, and you're like, dang. Um. Oh, look at that guy getting the triple feed in the kill cam. Oh, kill cam, kill feed. Blah. Um. Yeah. See, now I feel bad because I run out of stuff to talk about, and so I talk about not having anything to talk about. Um. Oh right. If you wanna like, I don't have I don't have Xbox Live right now. Like, I do on a friend's account because he like recovered it at my house so I could play. So I've been using that, but that expires on the 1st of August. So instead, sorry, yawn. Instead, I I can't give you his gamer tag because then I'll get annoyed. I'll be like, hey, you shouldn't have added 3 friends because I told you not to. But if you do want to add me on Xbox Live or whatever, and I promise you I'm much better than this, and I don't go around quick scoping only and being like a little annoying person like that. So sorry. Uh, yeah. So it's Swift capital X Caliber, and it's just spelled like my YouTube name. So this is quite a long commentary. I didn't realize. I need to figure out a way to get shorter gameplay and like still fit in my collaterals in there because it's awesome. And I don't want to do a montage because that would take me like 3 years to make a montage clip unless I could play on Xbox and get that. Yeah, if you guys know how to record, like I don't know if there's a way you can like plug your Xbox up to your computer or something and record or what. But if there is a way to record without going out and buying a PVR, because I do want one of those, but they're not cheap. So yeah, well like I mean I could put up like Black Ops stuff, but the issue with that is that that requires like no, what's the issue with that? All right, yeah, I just don't enjoy that. I think yeah, let's talk about that. I think that is the worst game they've ever made. Like between Treyarch and Infinity, the worst COD ever. Like it's my favorite one is Modern Warfare 2, and it just seems like I love COD 4 too, but Modern Warfare 2 is for me. It just seems as though Black Ops was just like a huge step in the other direction. Like they had like all they had to do was get rid of Danger Close, or just make it less powerful, get rid of One Man Army, and make the noob tubes less powerful. And there will be people out there complaining about Commando. I honestly, I mean, I can understand. Yeah, a lot of people could be annoyed at that, but I never like was a victim of Commando. I never had like someone lag and like teleport across the map and knife me or something. That's never happened to me. So yeah, I mean, personally, I went like half a prestige, at least half a prestige, running around knifing only with like a buddy in Team Tactical, and that was a lot of fun. Like you know, doing that kind of thing. So to see them take out Commando would just be, and I'm pretty sure they are taking out Commando, but it'd just be like upsetting, I guess, because that's what I love is just being able to run around and do that. And like with Black Ops, they just everything's balanced, and I know that's like what people wanted, but here it comes, dun dun dun. It's too balanced. Yeah, too balanced. You might be thinking, what? It's like a seesaw that can't go up or down. It's no fun. I mean, that is probably the worst analogy I've ever thought of. That is dreadful. But it's what it is. It's the only like it, it's no fun. It can't go either side. There is no overpoweredness to the game. And this may all sound stupid, but that's what made it fun. Is you know when I go into Black Ops, I have to like put my try hard pants on and be like, all right, let's go really well this game. I can't just jump in and have some fun. But in Modern Warfare 2, man, I could just run around, whatever, pistol only if I wanted to, and just have a lot of fun doing that. Uh, Probably I'd need akimbo pistols because I'm not like that good. But ugh. See, I told you. Well, in the last video, if you watched it, I'm like English cannot do it no more. That was a snazzy hit marker. Very fancy indeed. Um, but oh, come on, come on, come on! I think this is it. Oh no! I get another one. I like shoot through a wall and get a guy in the head, and I'm like, yeah. But that might be in this clip or another clip. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm gonna have to cut it out here because otherwise it'll go over the YouTube limit. Bye.